Okay, so it is the morning of Geowoodstock. All the months and months and months and months of preparation, planning, scheming, and dreaming are all coming together this morning. As you've seen, there have been days of lots of things going on before Geowoodstock, and this is the case for most of these mega events, where there are just surrounding events as well as caches to find, people to meet, and things like that surrounding a major event. But this morning it all comes together, and we're headed to the location right now.
Yeah, we're heading over there early. We're going to set up our booth. We're going to talk to some of the vendors, and it is a beautiful, sunshiny morning.
Beautiful.
It's going to be sunny and a little on the warm side today, but no rain predicted. And who else is excited about Geowoodstock?
Woo!
Kids games.
Kids games.
Sean's looking forward to checking out the kids' activities and seeing what's going on there. And we'll take you around the grounds and show you everything when we get there.
So they've already organized it so that we have these, here maybe you can hold this, like a
so the
map and other stuff.
FTF magazine put together this like miniature version of the FTF magazine, and it's got the schedule, it's got the map, it's got a great tribute to Joe GPS, the father of Geowoodstock, who passed away last year. And so this is a cool thing that came in our packets, and we can show you some of the other things we got in our packets a little bit later.
Yep. So anyway, we're on our way. The sky is clear. We already ran into some geocachers, some listeners of Podcasher actually, Daggy and Deermark, and
At breakfast.
At breakfast, yes. And so we're heading on out there right now. Looking forward to it, and we will share it all with you as we head here to Geowoodstock 14er.
All right, guys, we are here at the grounds of Geowoodstock 14er here at the Botanical Gardens, the Chatsworth. I think it's Chatsworth or Chatsfield. I should look that up. Grounds, because there's several different grounds of botanical gardens in the Denver area. And this is the behind-the-scenes look of the setup. The event doesn't start until 10 o'clock officially. It's 8:30 right now. And of course, there's a few geocachers that are here trying to get in early. But most people that are here are vendors setting up, volunteers, the committee of Geowoodstock 14 who are working so hard to get everything ready for the hundreds and hundreds of people that are going to be showing up. So we're just going to walk around the grounds, and there's some really cool things. There's a really old schoolhouse here. It's called Deer Creek Schoolhouse, and a lot of beautiful plants and greenery and trees. There's going to be some nice shade. Over here, underneath the tree, is a VIP area for those who paid for a VIP package. And I'm sure you know events like Geowoodstock 14 are funded by the sales of the registration packets and the coins and the shirts and all that, and by donations too. And so when people buy the higher packages, they get some extra special perks when they come here to the grounds. Now as we walk this way, there's going to be several different locations. Over here there's going to be a building where they're going to do registration, and that's actually where we're set up as well. We'll walk up this way and go through that building. It's kind of like an open-sided barn. And so for all the people that didn't get their packet yesterday at the event, they're going to come here today and be able to get their registration packet with their backpack and their coins and their shirts and all the things. We'll show you guys at some point. We'll show you all the things that we got in our registration packet with the backpack and everything. So if we come down in here, this is going to be the place for the registration, as well as they put in here the store so people can buy things if they haven't already bought coins and shirts and things. And then also there's going to be social media, which is all the podcasts and the people that are going to be here, like Podcasher. And so if you see Sean over in the corner, here's the Geowoodstock store where they're going to be selling a bunch of stuff. And then everyone is still in the throes of setting up. One of the great committee members. How are things going so far?
Awesome, awesome! Geowoodstock, woo, baby!
All right. Everyone's working really hard to get everything set up so when the masses of people show up, everything will be ready for them. There's one of the shirts right there. One of the volunteers, they have backpacks. They have, of course, the geocoins, the path tags, the neck wallets for people's name tags to go. And then over here is where Podcasher is going to be. Sean is holding down the table right now. We're going to put up our sign, and there's going to be other people here from other social media and podcasts and the vlogger as well. Now over in this section, is going to be where a lot of the vendors are. Now we'll have to come walk the other way and show these, because these are all the signs that give information about all the previous Geowoodstocks. Maybe Sunny can walk backwards here. So each one tells where the Geowoodstock was and kind of what was unique about it, and there's pictures. Really cool signs here, so you can relive the history of the Geowoodstocks if you have never been to any, or if you've been to some and you remember what it was like there. If you see back over behind me in the building, that's the OCB, the original can of beans. That's going to be on display. That's the can of beans that came out of the very first geocache, Geostash, that Dave Ulmer hid way back in May 2000. All right, so as we come over here, there's a lot of vendors. There's over here, there's Geo Nickels, the wooden nickels. Over there I see Cache Advance. Garmin's right next to Cache Advance. They're going to have a big announcement later about a brand new GPS. There's we're going to walk this way. There's a lot of setup still going on. There's carts racing around with tables and chairs for people. Here's a Garmin booth. We have the Space Coast geocaching store. There's a booth over here for drawings. I believe you can buy tickets to enter into drawings to win some really cool prizes. So that's over here. Well, it looks like maybe they're going to do one of those path tag things where people put path tags on and they can enter to win a whole string of path tags. And then over here we have Drive's Cache Closet. I'm going to be coming back over here a little bit later and doing an interview with them. So tons of places to spend your money and buy all kinds of awesome geocaching gear.
To be continued. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and come back to see more of our geocaching adventures and travels. And head over to podcacher.com for even more geocaching goodness.